Hello guys, in previous video we have gone through the assembly diagram drawing. So we'll move further. So this is the example which we were working. Now we'll work on this elevation top of the half in section. Like here we can see that some example like 23 is the distance between this uh, foundation center to foundation center, but we are not got this like what we call size over here. So simply we can do one thing that we can imagine, like if any size is not given, then specifically we can consider one example, and we can write on draw this drawing. Okay, before that we'll go through here. We'll see whether we get it or not. Okay, here it is given from here to here. This point is given that 230. So from 230 again 6.2. 230 is like 23. We are considering it as a centimeter, so we have to convert it into mm. That will become 230. So we'll draw this first. Later on, we'll assemble or further things we'll draw. Okay. So here, first thing, first like a 2.4, 5, 6.6, and 5.0, and again 2.4. From this point onwards, this is the size. So we'll calculate it first. And if we consider this length is not given from this point, from this point to this point, length is not given. So we'll check whether it is mentioned in this diagram. So it is not there. So here, if we consider, if we draw one line, it is above the line. So again here this dimension is not given. From here to here 5.5, 6.6. So here it is given that 2.4. So we'll check. Here it is also given 2.4. Okay. We'll imagine some of the things and we'll try to draw it. So first thing we have to draw 4.4, that is 44 cross 50. 44 cross 50, two lines. 44 is the width. So 44 cross 50. Okay, this we are drawn. Again, in between this 66 is the distance. So simply I'll draw one line from here to 66. Okay, just simply I'll copy this. So before copying it, we'll fillet this. Okay, radius we have to mention, like 2. I'll mention 2 is become smaller. So again we'll do fillet radius, and 10 will take. Now 10 is become extra. We will take one 5. Select fillet and select R. So press R and press enter. And now we'll take it as a 5. 6 I'll take. So this is better. We'll check Okay, multiples are there. Multiple, if I select, I can directly start adding those points. It will not turn off the option. So now it is ready to pick up the point, and I'll copy this and add over here. So we have to pick from here this midpoint and add over here. This is 66. It is a now 2.4. We have to draw one line, that is 24. Okay, 24. It is done. Similarly, again one more 24 will draw. I can directly copy this also. Copy this from this point onwards. Place it here. This one part is done. Now here it is 160 is the distance between this part and this part. So directly we'll draw 160 line on this middle line, and this from that point again 62 on both sides. Okay, here I'll draw one point like 160 in the sense from center to it is 80. I'll take 80 from here. Again we'll take this little bit side. Later on we can align this, or else directly we can take 160 line, press L, press enter, 160. Now take this to the center, move and center. Okay, now simply we'll copy this from this point to this point. So now here, from here to again 62, one more line, 62. Okay, from here 62 again, join this point. It is done. Now we can copy this, pick it from here and place over here. This is done. Now these lines are not required. We can delete them. Now these dig ducts are pending and this point is there. Okay, this we can imagine and we can draw it. But here one thing is that simply from here to here. This is straight line. So directly I'll take one straight line over here. Okay. Now from here, if you check this, this is 24. And if we draw one line from here to here, it is taking directly. Okay. So this space is not available over there. So if we try to write and draw this according to this dimension, 2.4 is the end baseline of this. So simply what we can do, we'll take it like this. Okay. Okay, before that, this part is pending. This part is done now. Okay. We'll see about this ducts next. But from here, we have one more shaft to be drawn. Okay, this shaft we have to draw. That shaft length, shaft diameter is 24. Okay, 24. Like here we can take one 350 will take, and this I'll take 24. Press enter, and from here we'll take one center line for reference, and I'll take this point, move this object, pick it from the center line and place over here. Okay, this is all done. Now simply we can delete this one line we can draw, that is center line. After this we can trim this part because this is not available over there. Like here if you check, okay. Now I'll take one more line from here to here. Okay, before that what I said, we'll take one center line to align this properly so that we can get the baseline. Okay, I'll put it over here. So now we can get the baseline of this. So this is the baseline. Here it should end. You can move this little above if it is required, like this. We will delete this point. Trim, trim, fillet, radius 6 will take. I extend this line. So now we have got this point here. We can draw one line and delete this line. It is not needed. So this line should be continuous. Again here, if we check, this is the complete line from here to here. So simply we'll make this also a continuous line. Okay, now we'll trim this part. Draw one perpendicular line. So now We'll take one continuous line. Again, we'll trim this. From this center point to one line. From this center point to one line for the foundation boards. That was 2. That was 2 in the sense 20. Now we'll move this, put it center. Again, we'll copy. That's why we have drawn this center line, which is useful for pick and place. So if we check here, some extra points are coming. Simply we can take this and drag and drop over here. So this completes this base foundation, and till this point it is completed. So next part, rotor slots and conductors. Rotor slots and conductors we have to draw. Here it is given, like this part is separately given. Okay, and this part is given. So we'll try to draw this line. 2.4 from this part and 2.0. 24 from here to here, and 135. Okay, 135 is the dimension is given there. So simply we have to draw this part only. Below part is not needed for assembly drawing. So from this center point onwards we have to draw. So simply we can draw like 135 width, and height it is not given over here. So we'll check somewhere it might be given. It is not mentioned over here. We have to keep on trying until we get the exact length. Okay, here it is given like 180 is given. 180, half of this is 90. So from this point onwards 90 we have to draw, and 135. 135 width and 90 is the height. 135 and 90. So from this point, height is 90, width is 135. Height is 90, width is 135, height is 90. So this part is drawn over here. Simply we'll take this and place. I'll remove this also. We'll bring this part, and we'll get the center point of this point. So directly we'll delete this also. So now this I have to move pick it from the center, place over here. So it is correct. Okay. So this part is not required. This part too not required. Now one part we have to draw that 24 is the width. 24 is the width from here to here, and one taper again straight forward to this. Okay, and its height is mentioned or not, we'll check here. Okay, and these all are nothing but the through holes. Okay, you can see here, this is the stator which we can see here, and this is the side view of half section, rotor section, half in section, top. So these are the holes which we can see over here. Okay, half of the section, half in section elevation. Okay, so simply only one thing we have to draw this, just to concentrate, like 24, from 24 here I'll draw one 24 line. 24, I'll take little bit above and draw one, remove this orthogonal and draw this here and draw till this point. If we are not getting anything now, so simply we'll go through some points like here where it comes. Okay, from here to here we can check. This is the end portion. So from that point to this point we can take. So simply, however, we have kept this exactly in the center. So what we'll do, directly I'll take this quadrant and draw one straight line towards this. So this can be our end portion. Like from here to here, we'll take and draw one line. Okay. Now we got this. We'll trim this part, and this part. And this line is not required. From this point onwards again, we'll draw one more line and we'll touch to this point. If we remove this also, it is okay. Now what we'll do, we'll take this port, we'll take this part and we'll mirror this. Take the center point and mirror. This portion is also completed. So simply one more point is that from here to till this point. Okay, but out of this body in the sense directly, you have to take So till this top portion we have to draw. So I'll take one. Some of the points we can imagine. And one more point, like from here directly we can take one point which meets this point, like this is above the line, in the sense we'll trim this point, this and this. We'll remove this line too. So simply we'll trim this point, and next take these objects, we'll trim this point, and next select these points. Now mirror the next portion. This part is also completed now. Next part is this, which you have to draw. But one more point is pending, like 1, that is 10. Okay, but beyond this little bit it should be extended. Five at an angle 90-degree. Extension is done. So if we check from here, one 10, move, We will check this dimension. So it is exactly 135. So we are going correct. Next part is this core we have to draw. Here if we check this assembly, the width of this is same as this. So height we have to check first. Height will check height is given or not. So 1.75, 17 and 28. 17 and 28, little bit extra. So we'll check one calculation here. 17 plus 28 is this point, 45. So again 17 plus 17 will take like 62. 62 cross 135. 62 cross 135. So we have to check here. We have to keep it on the top. 62 cross 135 will draw. 62 cross 135. 62, 135 and 62. We got this. Now just we'll draw one extension line like 5 I'll keep, and I'll move this point, this object. I'll pick it from the middle and place on this top. Okay, these are placed. So simply we have to check here from this point 17 and 28 is there. Here imaginary lines are there. So we can keep them as it is, but 6.4, that is 64, you have to draw one line from here. Okay, 64. 1.75, 1.7, not 1.75, 17, 17 at an angle 90, again 28, 28 at an angle 90. This completes this portion. Okay, it seems it is becoming a little bit bigger, so I'll move this little below. This portion again it is not given, so we can imagine it like half of this and draw, connect to this point. Okay, here again now fillet we can use, radius 6 will take, multiple you take, Okay, we'll draw one line. Just I'll take fillet, put radius 6, select the objects. It is not selecting. Fillet, radius 6. 6 is becoming maximum, that's why it is taking radius 3, first object, second object. I will copy this and mirror. Take the center point and mirror it. Okay, now this line is not needed. We can move little above. This portion is completed. Now here this thing is not given, like 188 is the width. Okay, but height is not given. Space between these two dots 3.44. So here we have taken 10. Okay, 3.4 and 10 will take 3.4 and 10. Okay, directly I'll take one 3.4 and 10. 34 width and 10 is height. Okay, space between these two is 4. 4 in the sense 40. From here to here it is 40. Again, this I have to take, copy this point and place over here. Now it is 4 in the sense directly we will take one fillet and take a radius of 3, select multiple, and here we are ready to go. So in exams, if you get any questions like this, yeah, some of the points you can imagine and draw. So now if we check here, 188 is the given, this above 440, below 40, and intermediate 34. 40, 40, 80, 80 plus 34 is 114. Okay, simply I'll take one 188, 188 width and 40, 40, 80 plus 30, 110, 114, 114 I'll take. 188, 3.4, 3.4, above 3.4, 34, 34, 34, 90, 112. Okay, this we have to take 112. So how I was taking here, 3.4 is the width it was given, but the height is not given. So 10, 10, 30. 30 we have to take actually, because I'm considering this the uh, height is 10. So 3 times I'm taking. So here also if you check here how much dimension is there, 10. So simply I'll take a 30, 118. So 118 and 30. Now we have to draw on diagonal line and pick this point, move, take a center point and place to this center point. Now we got this. So what is this next point is like we'll draw one point, one line from here to here and simply draw one more line imaginary, like we have to consider this one taper is there, so we'll trim this point. Now these lines are not required. This we have to keep it on the top of this. Okay, I'll remove this too. I'll copy this. I'll move this. Select from center and place it on the top of this portion. Actually 118, 188 it should be. So 188, 188, 30. Okay, this should be the line. So I've taken 118, that is wrong one. So we'll take this point. I'll delete this. Object is not required. So this to move from the center and place to the center. So now 40, simply one paper is there. I'll take this line and I'll mirror this. Take the center object, mirror, trim, remove these points, remove these points, and trim you can take and remove this point too. Okay, this is also completed. Now simply one arrangement like this box we have to draw here. From here to here, I'll draw one box and take trim and remove these two lines. Okay, now if we remove this also it is okay. I'll directly delete this point completely and I'll array this object, not array, mirror. Take the center point and mirror this. So now we have to keep this on top of this portion over here. Okay, here I will consider 1 5 point little bit. It is already kept. So next point is what? So here what happens? This should be in the line. This should be in the line. So I'll first delete this object, this one too. From here, so if you check here after seeing this diagram, this portion where it completes from here, there only we are have to draw this. Then only drawing will become perfect. So I'll draw like this. Take one more line, trim. You can take this complete object. This is not required, and simply first thing we'll delete this completely and let this complete object except this point and this point, and we'll mirror this. See. Now what happens? The space which we have provided, from there only we have to draw and take this to this point till this point. So simply I'll take one line. I'll join this. From here again I'll take one line. 48 it is. I'll take 38. I should not touch actually. 48, 42, 38, 38, 6 beautiful depends. Again I'll draw on 4. We'll trim this. Actually, this portion is ending itself here, so no need of drawing this point and this point, as it ends here only. Now we have to take one bearing. Simply I'll draw one of box, one more box, trim this. Again, two points are there with one circle. From here, little bit C type is there. One more portion from here. Trim. Two-point circle we have to take. And circle, two-point circle from this point to this point. Now, if we check here from center, this is the eye bolt. So from center, I'll draw one portion, and this I will move to the center point. Gear onwards again, one more portion of that eye bolt base, and I'll move this center to this center, and on that top again one more. This I'll take, copy, take it from here and place here, and simply drag this little above. And here 3-point circle, 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Now trim this. If we do fillet also, it is okay. We'll trim this, and next we'll take fillet. So radius we have to take little 3, in the sense 2 I'll take. So now it's time to mirror, but before that we'll do the hatching part. Okay, here this hatching part is different, this hatching part is different. So first we'll do the hatching part for this, but prior to that we have one more work to do. That center one point we have to draw like this, and take this point to here. We'll check whether that is present in this diagram or not. It is there. Okay. Angle 180 degree, 90 degree. Okay, this is okay. Hatching for this portion. Now select this hatching portion. Scale. Now this is time to mirror this object completely. I'll do mirror, take a center point. Okay, this part is completed. This is not required actually. Again, hatching for this portion. Now this line is not needed here too, but here one line is required and some hatching part is done there. We'll mention the dimensions. All the dimensions are given. This is 14. It means 140. 140 dots 0, 0, 0, 0. So next, this center point to this center point, 22, 230 dots 0, 0, 0, 0. So again, this part, these two parts are there, right? So simply what we'll do, one portion will take and we'll draw like this. Select this Now fillet will take radius, will mention 2 was there and I'll make it 6. Okay, and option I'll take multiple. So the same thing I'll copy, mirror. Okay, now these lines are not required. We'll delete them. So here center line we have to show. I'll copy this, pick and place. Now the scale we have to change. 2 is there. From this center axis to this portion is 24. Okay, from this center axis to this portion is 24. That is correct. Here it is 1 in the sense 10. Take this point to this point, mention here 10. Now take annotations, field coil. This is the field coil. Take continuous line, stator frame, fan, bearing, ventilating duct, rotor slots and conductor, rotor slots and conductor, yeah, Okay, one more thing here, some fault is there still. Go some little bit extra, and again here from this part to this part, and here one fillet radius one multiple. Simply will mirror this. Matching we have to take here this portion and this portion, and this part we have to trim. Anything else? Okay, here shaft and shield. This is a shaft, shaft and shield. Okay, foundation. This we have to draw dotted lines. Scale we have to take 0.2. This is foundation. Here we complete the induction motor drawing, and now we'll type elevation top half in section, elevation top half in section. This will enlarge to 3 point, move. Now same I'll copy, end view top half in section, end view top half in section. Here it completes the diagram. So simply we can close this now. Okay, here is the one more point, like 136 and 188. 136 and 188. So here linear will take this point to this 135 is taken. Somewhere it went wrong. 136.000, delete, and 188 from this part to this part. So take one more point, this point to this point, 188. Here it completes the diagram. I will export it, and we can use this in our lab projects. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching my video, and you can find this file of this alternator and this induction motor in description, this AutoCAD file. You just go through it, and if you find any questions, you drop it in a comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that whenever I upload this kind of videos, you will get notified first, and share this video who all are needed the support. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. See you in next video.